So, way back when, I did 5 of my favorite DVD movies that I had. But back then, I wasn't always a fan of like talking on screen and stuff like that. So I just kind of showed them. I didn't talk about them or anything. But today I'm just gonna reprise that and actually talk about them. You know, read the backs, all that stuff. So the first one, most of these are foreign movies too, by the way, foreign horror movies. But the first one I'm going to talk about is probably one of my favorite horror movies out of anything, probably. I mean, I have a favorite American one and a favorite French one and stuff, but we'll eventually get to those ones. But this one is Sick Nurses. Take a deep breath. This is going to hurt. There's this is brought out by one of the Magnet and Magnolia. They make really good movies. Extremely grisly ghost story about a sexy hospital staff. In a neglected hospital, 7 young nurses and a respected doctor have been selling body parts of dead patients on the black market. When one of the nurses falls in love with the doctor, she urges them all to get out of the scam. Threatening to go to the police, she is viciously murdered and dies uttering a vengeful curse. 7 days later, her tormented soul, longing to find its love, returns. Preying on each of the women's obsessions and weaknesses, she exacts her horrifying revenge. She do very much so. Great movie. That's like 10/10. Like a lot of these, I'm gonna say that. I might as well just say 10/10 for all of them right now. The next one is Jun White Ghost, Black Ghost, from the creator and producer of The Grudge. Oops. Remember how to get it out of the glare. Let's get a big old... This movie is subtitled. Because it's only subtitled as far as I know. Yeah, it doesn't have English. The final new films in the explosively popular Jun the Grudge franchise, made in cooperation with the original film's creator, Takashi Shimizu, Jun White Ghost tells the story of senior high school student Arcane, never mind, whose strong ESP power induces him into seeing Mirai, the tragic ghost of an old school friend. Jun Black Ghost tells the chilling story of a young woman called Fuki, who discovers that she's carrying an unborn grudge, which vengefully curses all those around her. 10/10. This one I was glad to get again because I'd seen it before, but online I found a 1.5 double edition of it, double disc special edition, that has a bunch of short films that extend the story, like having stuff before and after it and everything. But it's Tokyo Gore Police 1.5. Oh yeah, did I say the second one, who they made it? Oh yeah, Well Go USA, they have good movies too. This one is Tokyo Shock. Blood and guts are the ultimate weapon in the near future. The Tokyo Police Corporation is locked in a bloody war with the engineers. These genetically modified supercriminals can biofuse their open wounds with weapons, turning self-mutilation into a combat form. Ruka, the daughter of the police chief's murdered right-hand man, is now the top engineer hunter. With cold-blooded efficiency, she cuts through the psychotic engineers and tracks down their home base. A truly bizarre fetish club. Nothing keeps her from her sworn duty, even when she finds out the truth behind her father's death. It's super duper cool. It has a lady you can't see, but all 4 of her limbs are machine guns. Or are they automatic rifles? Oh, no, wait. I'm done. She had swords for her limbs. That was silly. I forgot about that. She doesn't get guns for limbs. The next one is Rampo... let me start over again. Rampo Noir. 4 chilling tales into the mind of madness. Katakana. Japanese horror. And yeah, these are pretty twisted. Though, that's what I like about them. Is this a Magnum one too? Oh no, duh, it's Katakana. It's its own thing. This one's got a lot to read. A vivid adaptation of the short stories of Taro Hirai, aka Edogawa Rampo, often recalled as the Japanese Edgar Allan Poe. 4 auteur directors provide a shocking compilation of short films, each stylistically different, and based on the masterpieces of the great Japanese mystery writer. These dark narratives are mysterious forays into grotesque and erotic fantasy worlds. That's why it's not rated. Let's see, the first one is Mars Canal. Within absolute silence, a naked man wanders through a dark and depressing landscape, recalling the excruciating details of his last encounter with his former lover. The next one is Mirror Hell. When a series of women are discovered with their faces burnt and skulls charred, a young detective investigates, discovering that a unique hand mirror is always found at the scene. Next one is Caterpillar. A war hero returns home with no limbs and only his eyesight remaining. His beautiful wife, tired of taking care of him, turns to torturing her crippled husband for amusement. Next one is Crawling Bugs. A sexy actress is returning home from a successful night on stage until her limo driver decides that she should be coming home with him. 10-10. Okay, and the last one is, let's see, who makes this one? Moho Film Focus Features. It also has Universal on here too. From the director of Old Boy, Thirst. And it's a Cannes Film Festival winner. It's a really, dark and kind of gothic atmosphere movie. From the acclaimed director of the global hit Old Boy, also a really good movie, both versions English and Japanese, comes a shockingly original vampire story with a chilling erotic style. A blood transfusion saves the life of a priest, but also transforms him into a vampire. He struggles to control his insatiable thirst for blood until the love affair unleashes his darkest desires in deadly new ways. Hailed as daring, operatic, and bloody funny, Thirst is a truly wicked love story that takes classic vampire lore to twisted new heights. Also 10-10. So yeah, just wanted to do that again and actually talk about what I actually liked about those ones. So that's about all I have right now. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, as well as you can anyway.